My guest is Amanda Babcock from Loyalist Concierge Company. So, I'm so glad you're here today. This is so interesting.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell me what a concierge company is.
You know, it's this idea that I created where my job is to help busy people with their to-do lists. So that could be a busy mom who needs someone to fold laundry, or it could be someone who's managing everyday work, but also trying to get home to make lunch for their mom that's aging.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. They used to call them the sandwich generation. They're the ones that were caught in the middle. They've got children of their own to look after, and they also have aging parents. And there they are, caught in between,
Yes.
trying to meet the needs of everybody.
Absolutely. And how do they do that when things are so busy, when life is so hectic?
You know, it used to be, mom kind of took care of everything. That in the back in the days when I grew up, where mom stayed home and dad brought home a paycheck. And
Absolutely.
that, full stop. That was about the extent of it. But boy, it's not like that. It hasn't been in many years.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah. So you just started this company.
I did.
And you came out of working with vulnerable children.
I did. And you know, there's a lot of transferable skill in that. When I worked with young children, we were really focused on the attachment relationship. It's Gordon Neufeld is the sort of theorist that we follow with that. And it actually works the same when working with seniors as well, because the relationship and the connection that I make, that we make with seniors, is really important to them feeling safe.
And is that
feeling helped.
And is that the idea of I forget the term you use, Gordon
Neufeld.
Yeah, so I don't understand that theory. Tell me about that.
Okay, so he is just one of many who believe in the importance and the value of connections and relationship, and that how when you're with a person that you feel safe with, that you can trust, you're going to be well.
Okay, got it. All right. So you transfer that. Now you work with seniors and busy people. And, I'm thinking you both hold down jobs and you both got
Yes.
important jobs. So it's not like you can just go at 3 o'clock and meet a school bus.
No, not at all.
And you pick up the dry cleaning and pick up a few groceries, all of those errands that just build up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this is where you come in.
Cleaning and prepping vegetables, because
there's one.
making lunches for school it's a job. It's a job in itself. But if everything's all, someone shopped for it, someone brought it to the house, someone took, the leftovers out that needed to go and cleaned and washed everything, wouldn't that feel so much better when you got up and you needed to make lunches? You didn't have to stress about that.
Or even better, somebody else made the lunches.
Ha, that too. Yes.
Hey, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, friends and I have often said that when you're holding down a job and trying to look after a house and all the rest, we need a wife.
You do.
Back in the day, that was how you got ahead, was because you had this support system behind you. But now you both need this support system,
and I am happy to be that support system for whoever needs it, right?
So what are some of the jobs that you probably had a few surprises already?
I've done grocery shopping. I have done checking in on a cat to make sure that they have eaten and to take care of the litter box while they were away on vacation. I've done data entry and virtual admin support. It's really what stresses you out. What is the one thing that you don't want to have to do this week, right?
Got it, yeah. A friend of mine told me that putting up Christmas decorations is fine. Taking them down and repacking them and putting them back into storage. That was where she Have you done that?
I did that this year.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. So very sweet woman. She called and she said, because they just returned from holiday. Like they were away and they were getting ready to go away again. And she said, can you come and de-Christmas the house?
Right.
Absolutely, I can.
Yep. And I'm thinking if you had a special celebration planned, a birthday party or something like that, all the preparation that goes into that ahead of time. If you could
Absolutely.
step in, set the table, and just iron the tablecloth, like just get it
Pick
ready.
up the matching paper plates and clean up the mess afterward, right?
Right, all of that stuff. Yeah, there's so many things. Now, people with dogs can't always get home in the middle of the day to take a dog out for a walk. Is that something you do?
I would love it.
Yeah, you
I
like
would
animals?
spend a lot of time cuddling and snuggling the dog. And if it was a puppy, I mean, they probably wouldn't ever get me out of their home. But absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, because that's another one is, having to, wondering, and it's too long for a dog to be by themselves anyway.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah.
They'll get some exercise. I will get some exercise. And we'll both
Right.
have a little bit of love. And then,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And another one, it always, kids get out of school at, what, 3 or so?
Mm-hmm.
What do
Yeah,
you,
3:30.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
What do you do with them? They're not quite old enough to be latchkey kids, as we used to call them.
Mm-hmm.
So, because of your background working with children, you'd be comfortable with doing that, meeting the school bus, getting them to their soccer or whatever it is, piano lessons.
Yeah, the thing is, we work with each client and we come up with solutions together that work for them, that we're able to provide. And so each person is different and their needs are different. We offer a free consultation. That way we can actually sit down and talk about the logistics. How's this going to work? What are the things we can do? What are the things we can't do? And of course, we're a new business, right? So
Right.
the time that we have available is a little bit limited. But we're growing, and
I'm trying to think of the things that I find take a lot of time. One is researching. I need to buy a new something or other.
yes,
And you can spend a long time online just looking at all the, that's a time waster. Not I say a time waster, but it's something that takes my time.
absolutely, because you got to look at the reviews. You need to
Right.
make sure that you're getting your money's worth. I don't ever buy anything unless it's on sale.
That's my speed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, research. I'm really great with the computer. I've done some actually working with some seniors on learning social media. I had a client reach out. They want to be on social media. Their grandkids are on social media. So we did like a how-to.
Wow.
How to use this technology.
Super idea. Right. So some of the other things that you've had to do, shoveling snow.
Shoveling snow. I have organized closets, and let me tell you how relaxing it is to roll a towel and put it so nicely on a shelf. And there are so many different types of clear baskets and containers that you can organize, say, your kitchen. We all have a junk drawer. I also have a junk drawer. Like organizing the drawers and cabinets in the kitchen. Because those things are things that need to be done, right? It gets piled up. You've got paper clips and chargers and Post-it notes and a random hammer. Who has the time to take care of that?
Right. Another one of mine is cleaning the fridge.
Yes.
Because to do it right, you really have to take the glass out and get under the glass.
You got to
because-
pull all the
pull it
drawers out.
and get underneath them and to do it right. And they usually
Yes.
get kind of a lick and a promise, but every so often I think, gotta
It's
really
time to
tackle
do
this.
that.
Time to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about painting?
I'm not a painter.
But you can find one.
Exactly. This is
Right.
the thing, right? If someone comes to me with a need, if I can't do it, I'm going to pass them on to someone that I know and someone that I trust. And I'll even do a little research to find out, right?
Right. What are the other areas that you say, I'll help you find somebody, but it's not really my thing, not what I do?
Yeah, I definitely would not do any hanging photos on the wall or handy type skills.
Okay. Yeah.
I am really
Yeah.
not good with that kind of
You're not
stuff.
going to swing a hammer. And
I
all
am not
that,
going to,
no.
I mean, I would love to try, but I feel like that is not a smart thing for me to do.
Okay, good point. Yeah.
I did cut someone's lawn this
Oh,
summer.
that's a good one.
They were in
Here's
a
one.
pinch, and I'm like, I don't necessarily want to cut a lawn every day, but I went and I did it.
Yeah.
And it felt good because I knew that I was taking one piece of that person's stressor off their plate.
And that's really what it is. It's not that you're doing the function, you're taking the stress away from them thinking about how am I going to ever get all this done.
Exactly. How am I going to cut the
right.
grass that's this tall?
Yeah.
And
That should
how
have
am I
been
going to
done
fold
last.
and put away the mountain of laundry?
Right, right. Gee, it sounds like a really great idea.
Thank
I like
you.
it. Well, just to give all the things I could need help with. Wow.
Well, if you make a list, be sure to send them to me, and then I can just add it to the examples of things that we can do to support people in the community.
Sounds great. So if people are interested in knowing more about your service, how can they get a hold of you?
They can get a hold of me many ways. So on the website, www.loyalistconciergeco.com. Shoot me a text message even or a phone call, 613-329-5124. And we're really responsive. So as soon as the information comes in, we'll connect for a consultation.
Sounds great. Good luck with it.
Thank you so much.